Today I'm going to show you how to paint the Denman Ross 9-step value scale using white and black acrylic paint. So first on my half sheet of paper, I labeled it with the title and then numbered it 1 through 9. And then now I'm labeling each of the values. White, highlight, light, low light, mid value, high dark, dark, low dark, black. I'm drawing the rectangles and none of this is perfect, but it gets the point across and I'm able to paint it in. So first I'm going to paint the first one with white, and then I'm going to scoop some white, and I'm going to take a little dot of black, not too much because black is very overpowering. Mix it and get that light gray, which is the highlight. Get another little dot of black, mix it together, and then that one is going to be light. Another dot of black, mix it together, and then that one is going to be low light. And as you can see, it's gradually getting darker. So I got a little bit more black, and then that one is mid value, a little bit more black. This one is high dark. And then I'm going to get a little bit more black. This one is going to be dark. I realized that's actually not dark enough, so I added a little bit more black. So that one's dark, added a little bit more black. This one is going to be low dark, and then the last one will be black, but I'm realizing those two are too similar. So I'm scooping some gray over into another section and adding some white, and I'm mixing it together, and I'm like, still needs to be darker. So I'm making that one a little bit darker so that high dark can be a little bit darker, and then that way mid value and high dark gradually get darker instead of them being too light. So then I just added some black, and then that's it. That's all I had to do. So make sure that you are taking a paper towel and you are scooping clean all of the paint out of the paint palette so that when you take it over to the sink, you are not getting a whole bunch of paint down the sink. If a bunch of paint gets down the sink, it's going to smell. Your brush, and you're going to take a paper towel and clean out the paint palette. Do not dump paint down the sink. Acrylic paint is literally plastic, and when it dries, it will clog the drains and it will just collect so much just bacteria and it will smell horrible. So then once you get most of it off, you'll throw it in the trash, and then you will rinse it in the sink. I don't care if it's your paint palette that you made, a ceramic paint palette, a plastic paint palette. You need to make sure you're getting all of the paint off. So that's why I'm using the sponge here. And if you need to use a smaller sponge or just use your fingers, but you need to get all of the paint off. And I'm putting it on the drying rack. And then I'm gonna grab the brush basin and the paintbrush, and I'm gonna clean the paintbrush. When I put it in the paintbrush container, you need to make sure the bristles are facing up. Do not put the bristles facing down in the cup because you'll ruin the paintbrush. So then I have everything clean, and then I saw somebody did not clean all of those paint palettes. They just left dirty paint palettes on that table. So since I saw that, I'm cleaning them off. So if you see that, you also need to help me out and clean them off, okay? Please do not leave any paint in paint palettes. And if there are large clumps of paint left in the paint palette, you need to get a paper towel and scoop out the paint.